Hey, go ahead and just put your thumb on there. There you go.
Welcome everyone to Betsy Layne High School as we are going for, it is homecoming night here. They've got started rather quick on us, so hopefully we're going to, this is Madison Hunt. She is being escorted by John Hunt. This is one of the junior attendants.
We actually had a couple of attendants that were announced before we were able to get on the air. It's Miley Burchett, and her escort was Chad Stump, and then Amari Anderson, and her escort was Greg Clark.
So that is your first three junior attendants. We'll come over and pick up the next one. This is sophomore representatives.
And the first representative is Isabella Brown.
Isabella Brown.
And she's being escorted by Whitley Brown, her mother. And you know, Thomas, you don't often see it, but I like the touch of being escorted by a parent or a special person in their life. I think that's a really nice touch they have here at Betsy Layne.
Absolutely.
Next up is Cassidy Kidd.
The next attendant is Cassidy Kidd. She's being escorted tonight by Russell Kidd.
Cassidy Kidd is a 16-year-old daughter of Russell and Stacy Kidd of Prater, Kentucky. Cassidy is currently involved in cheer, National Honor Society, beta, and softball. Cassidy's future plans include attending the University of Kentucky and majoring in engineering. Cassidy is being escorted tonight by her father, Russell. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cassidy Kidd.
Next up for the sophomore class
Our final sophomore
is Miss Shelby Kidd. She's being escorted tonight by Michelle Swiger.
Michelle and Aaron Swiger and the late Ronnie Kidd of Trim, Kentucky. Shelby is actively involved in cheer, softball, COSA, NHS.
And you know, Thomas, they're really going all out. All of the young ladies look very impressive tonight, and just doing a great job.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Shelby Kidd. Now we will begin with our freshman attendants.
Freshman
Starting off
attendants.
with Octavia Cooley.
First attendant is Octavia Cooley.
Miss Octavia Cooley is the 14-year-old daughter of the late Regina Cooley of Harrow, Kentucky. Octavia is actively
She's
involved
being
in
escorted
track and
tonight by
dance.
Sklar
Octavia's
Salisbury.
future plans include attending UPI and majoring in law. Octavia is being escorted tonight by her brother, Skylar Salisbury. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Octavia Cooley.
Correction there, Skylar Salisbury.
Next we have Chloe Huff.
Chloe Huff is our next freshman attendant. Looks like she's going to be escorted
Miss Chloe
by
Huff
Austin
is the 16-year-old
Stevens.
daughter of Shelby Page of McDowell, Kentucky. Chloe is actively involved in cheer, STOP, and TSA. Chloe's future plans include attending MIT and majoring in environmental engineering. Chloe is being escorted tonight by her stepfather, Austin Stevens. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Chloe Huff. Our final freshman attendant
Tonight is Miss Alyssa Shimshak.
Miss Alyssa
She's
Shimshak
being
is
escorted
the
tonight by
16-year-old
her
Justin Shimshak
father,
and
Justin
his honor
Shimshak.
of Beaver, Kentucky. Alyssa is actively involved in cross country, track, softball, and volleyball. Alyssa's future plans include pursuing a medical degree at the University of Pike. Alyssa is being escorted tonight by her father, Justin Shimshak. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alyssa Shimshak.
And that's our underclassmen attendance for the Betsy Layne High School homecoming. In just a moment, we're ready for our senior attendance.
Please step forward. Our 2025-2026 junior homecoming princess is Miss Amari Anderson.
Amari Anderson
is the junior princess. Amari Anderson, a member of the Betsy Layne Lady Cats,
which will be broadcasting right back here at Betsy Layne tomorrow, right, Thomas?
Absolutely. As they take on the Perry Central Commodores.
Our 2025-2026 sophomore homecoming princess. When I call your name, please step forward. Our sophomore princess is Miss Cassidy Kidd.
Cassidy Kidd is our sophomore princess for 25-26 school year.
Congratulations, Cassidy.
And now for our freshman.
Freshman princess. When I call your name, please step forward. Our 2025-2026 freshman princess is Miss Alyssa Shimshak.
Alyssa Shimshak is our freshman princess for 25-26.
Congratulations, Alyssa. Let's give these ladies one last applause.
And again, all these ladies deserve a lot of credit, and very thankful that they were all acknowledged, and congratulations to all of them. And as they exit, we're getting ready for our senior homecoming attendance this year, Thomas. And there's some names that are going to be familiar to those of you all that are Appalachian Prep Sports viewers. We've got several of the Lady Bobcats on the attendant roster today.
Now, what we all have been waiting for, our senior homecoming court. We will start with Miss Haley Akers.
First up is Haley Akers, and Haley's going to be escorted tonight by Bobby Akers.
Is the 18-year-old daughter of Crystal Akers and Bobby Akers of Dayton, Kentucky. Haley is actively involved in cheer, SLP, NHS, and bathing. Haley's future plans include going to the University of Kentucky and becoming a chemical engineer. Haley is being escorted tonight by her father, Bobby Akers. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Haley Akers. Our next senior attendant is
Miley Kate Hamilton. She is being escorted tonight by Brandon Edmonds.
And Rebecca Edmonds of Greenville, Kentucky, and the late B.J. Hamilton. Miley Kate is actively involved in NHS, Theta, HOSA, Green Dot, Varsity Cheer, and the youth group at Connection Church. Miley Kate's future plans include attending the University of Kentucky and majoring in nursing, specializing in pediatrics. Miley Kate is being escorted tonight by her stepfather, Brandon Edmonds. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Miley Hamilton.
Our next attendant is Miss Alexis Kidd. She's being escorted tonight by Josh Kidd, her father.
Alexis is actively involved in JAG, Green Dot, and the Bowman Youth Group. Alexis's future plans include being a special education teacher. Alexis is being escorted tonight.
And it's great to hear all of the plans of these young ladies as they're starting to think about their college choices and what they're going to do following graduating high school. Our next attendant is Kinley Martin.
Miss Kinley Martin is the 18-year-old daughter of Nick and Candace
And
Martin.
Kinley is being escorted tonight by her father, Nick Martin.
Kinley is actively involved in basketball, National Honor Society, Beta, JAG, and Talented and Gifted. Kinley's future plans include attending Eastern Kentucky University and becoming an occupational therapist. Kinley is being escorted tonight by her father, Nick Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kinley Martin.
And our final attendant is Miss Jaden Pinta. She is being escorted tonight by Bobby Rogers.
Miss Jaden Pinta is the 18-year-old daughter of Brandy Childers and granddaughter of Bobby Rogers of Harrell, Kentucky. Jaden is actively involved in basketball and her church youth group. Jaden's future plans include attending Midway University to later become a dental assistant. Jaden is being escorted tonight by her grandfather, Bobby Rogers. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jaden Pinte.
So at this time, we're getting ready to announce the homecoming queen for the 2025-2026 school year for the basketball homecoming here at Betsy Layne High School at Junior Newsom Arena.
2026 basketball homecoming queen. When I call your name, please step forward. The Betsy Layne High School 2026 basketball homecoming queen is Miss Haley Akers.
And so Haley Akers is being crowned as this year's homecoming queen. Congratulations to all the attendants, but special congratulations to Haley tonight.
Congratulations, Haley. Let's give our senior court one last applause.
So we'll go ahead and come back out for just a second as we see all of the attendants.
Ladies, you may exit the court and make your way to the foyer.
And now that we've gone through our homecoming festivities, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back here on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall & Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall & Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, Local, reliable, affordable.
When you build a home, you're building more than walls. You're building a foundation for your future. At Solid Rock Development, strength, craftsmanship, and honesty are at the heart of every project. From the first blueprint to the final nail, we build homes meant to last. Homes built on solid ground. Solid Rock Development. Strong foundations. Stronger futures.
Layne Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Layne Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Layne Real Estate Development.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Welcome everyone to Betsy Layne High School. Tonight it's a 15th region matchup between a team out of the 58th district, the homestanding Betsy Layne Bobcats, and a team out of the 60th district, the Pike County Central Hawks. These two teams are neighbors. It's only a few minutes down US 23 to each other's campus. It's Betsy Layne on homecoming night 226. Playing host to the Pike County Central Hawks. Pike County Central, they come into this game with an overall record of 11 wins and 5 losses. Betsy Layne, they come into this game with a record of 5 wins and 8 losses. Betsy Layne is coached by Nathan Martin. He took over for Coach Mike Howard earlier in the season. And Pike County Central, they're led by head man Al Holland, a name that is synonymous with basketball in Eastern Kentucky, one of the winningest coaches in the history of Kentucky. Those wins coming at Hazard High School and Perry County Central. But it's Betsy Layne and the Pike County Central Hawks. It's our Monday night game of the week on the Appalachia Prep Sports Network and WPRG. Glad to have you with us tonight. With that, we're going to step out and we'll take a closer look at these two teams as you're listening to high school basketball on the APSN and WPRG networks.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy.
When you build a home, you're building more than walls. You're building a foundation for your future. At Solid Rock Development, strength, craftsmanship, and honesty are at the heart of every project. From the first blueprint to the final nail, we build homes meant to last. Homes built on solid ground. Solid Rock Development. Strong foundations. Stronger futures.
Everyone, Ronnie Newsom along with Brian Hunley, executive producer Thomas Rainey. Glad to have you with us tonight. Betsy Layne playing host to Pike County Central. It's homecoming 2026 for Betsy Layne. Joining me tonight on color will be Brian Hunley. And Brian, we look at Betsy Layne, a team that went through a coaching change in the mid-season. They got 2 veterans, a junior and a senior, but then it's 3 freshmen in the starting lineups. That's tough. It's tough when you got 1 or 2, but 3 freshmen and then an 8th grader and a sophomore, your next people up. A lot of youth on the side of Betsy Layne.
That's right. And Ronnie, you know, on a normal situation, that's something that you should feel a little troubled about. But here at Betsy Layne, no trouble necessary, because Big Eli Gerald is one of those freshmen. We covered him this year during the football season, and we know that he is a very, very capable athlete and going to be one of the bright spots for Betsy Layne.
Great athlete. You know, regardless of the system, to change coaches, you know, after the season starts, that has had to be a tremendous adjustment for the Bobcats.
You know, it has been RP, but it also has been good for this team. They've gotten a few more wins, and it seems like they're playing a little looser now. And so I think that Betsy Layne is definitely up to the challenge tonight. And again, you got to think they're going to be fired up on homecoming night.
Looking at Pike County Central Hawks, they're coached by Al Holland, of course. As we said earlier, one of the winningest coaches in the state of Kentucky. You talk about freshmen. Pike County Central only starts 1, but he's a good one. Owen Bowman, 6'5" freshman, averages 14 points and 11 rebounds, averages a double-double. Future is so bright for this young man.
Yes, and Owen, I've seen his development over the last few years in the middle school ranks. Played actually college ball with his dad, Lance, at Pikeville College during my time there, and he comes from great stock. And it's not surprising to me that he's a great rebounder. His dad was a great rebounder. And, you know, the thing about it is he's getting the very best coaching possible from Al Holland. Again, like you said in the open, Al Holland is a legend in the state of Kentucky. He's won more regional championships in the 14th than any coach, I would say. And I would also think that he has more coaching knowledge in his pinky finger than most coaches that are in our region right now. So again, Coach Holland has got these guys really, really stepping up and playing well. 11-5 record from a team that lost a lot of starters last year.
If you look at Pike County Central, they have 3 players averaging in double figures and 1 player averaging 9 points a game. Will Rowe, 12 points a game. Colton Ratliff, a sophomore, 11 points. And Bobby Billiter, a junior, averages 9 points. So pretty balanced attack for the Hawks.
Definitely. And, you know, that's Coach Holland's style. I know that he wants to spread the ball around, and he's got a good motion offense in place this year as well. So that's not surprising to me at all.
Would you agree with me, Brian? I equate Al Holland's offensive-defensive strategy to football. When you have a coach that wants to run the ball and win with running the ball and defense, I just see that's Definitely. The way I think of Al Holland basketball-wise with the football term.
You know, the Al Holland teams that I've always been aware of, they're a grinded-out type of team.
Yeah.
They just want to run offense over and over, and then defensively they want to make sure and make your life difficult all night long.
For Betsy Layne, the 2 veterans in the lineup, Braden Hall, a 6'1" junior, he averages 16 points, 4 rebounds a game. Ethan Lance is a senior. He averages 12 points and 12 rebounds a game, having an outstanding season. So Betsy Layne starts 3 freshmen, but they've got 2 veterans up front to lead the way.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have a good mix, and there's a couple of kids coming up for Betsy Layne as well. That the future looks bright for the Bobcats as well. So 2 up-and-coming teams that hopefully over the next couple of years plan to make a lot of noise in the 15th region.
Brian, before we take a break, put you on the spot a little bit. Miami Hurricanes playing in their backyard, taking on the Indiana Hoosiers. 2 questions. Who are you rooting for, and who do you think will win the game?
Well, heading harder in the same spot tonight, Ronnie.
Okay.
The Indiana Hoosiers are the team that I think is going to get it done tonight. I'm a big Fernando Mendoza fan. And
me too.
Look forward to seeing him playing in the NFL one day. I just hate that it's going to be with the Raiders.
That could be a long career.
It
there.
could.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm rooting for Indiana. I don't know. They've cruised through, and I'm pulling for Indiana. I hope they get to win. But the Hurricanes, a lot of talent on that offensive, defensive line. They are playing in their backyard. People say, well, I mean, that's a tremendous advantage playing at home. I'm going to go with Miami. I'm pulling for Indiana, but I'm going with the Hurricanes in a very, very close and entertaining football game.
Ronnie, before we go to a break, I would also just like to bring up the UK Wildcats. How about them going 2-0 last week and leading for a grand total of 1 minute and 44 seconds in both of those games?
What's that old adage? I hate to say it. You only need to lead at the end.
That's it.
Boy, that's, really, the first one's a miracle. I mean, anytime a team is shooting 2 free throws and they're up by 1 with a minute and 4 seconds, with 4 seconds left on the clock, that's a miracle. And then Tennessee just plotted their way back in it. We're going to step out and take a break. We'll be back with more on the pregame on the Hall & Jones pregame show on the APSN and WPRG networks.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall & Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall & Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Welcome back, everyone. Here at Betsy Layne High School. Betsy Layne playing host to Pike County Central. And hey, a little personal note. That's a great way to start the game when you got Mr. Stapleton with the national anthem. As good a version as I've ever heard, I'll have to say.
I definitely put it up there in the top 3 that I've ever heard. I mean, it's hard to beat Chris Stapleton, a Eastern Kentucky boy, rags to riches story. Again, you know, we're not dealing with Johnson Central tonight, but I don't mind to say he's a Johnson Central boy.
He's one of us.
Absolutely.
But, you know, you were talking about, I wanted to allude a little more to the Kentucky-Tennessee game. Just unbelievable. 17 down, wasn't play well. You know, when you only put 22 points up on the board, it's hard to imagine you would have enough offense in the second half to come back from, 12 down at halftime. Well, they had 31. It's 42-31. They had 22 against LSU, and they were down 16. But hats off to them. A win is a win, no matter how ugly. It's a win is a win. 3 straight wins in Knoxville for Kentucky.
I know, and you know, the kid that has probably taken the brunt of a lot of the criticism this year,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Colin Chandler, seeing him play well and make some shots, that's always a good thing to see a kid that Mark Pope's right. He's kind of his ride or die, and so seeing him play well has been good.
You know, a large crowd on hand here tonight at Betsy Layne, homecoming night. So, you know, there's going to be a little more inspiration for the Bobcats tonight. They come into this game with an overall record of 5 wins, 8 losses. Pike County Central, 11 wins and 5 losses.
Let's look at our Willie Crace for state representative starting lineups. For Pike Central, it'll be at guard. Number 2, Bobby Billiter. Guard number 4 will be Colton Ratliff. Will Rowe, Owen Bowen, and Carson Layne. For the Bobcats, it'll be Chandler Coleman, Caden Hall, Braden Hall, Ethan Lance, and Eli Gerald.
Eli Gerald, great year on the football field, and also a guy coming off the bench and play a lot tonight, Canyon Sloan. He had a great year, the sophomore wide receiver. He had a good year on the football field. The officials for tonight: Tony Skaggs, Jacob Hamilton, Jeff Lively for the officials for tonight. A veteran crew here. But you know what? These two teams may not be in the same district, but they're in the 15th region, and they may see each other in the postseason.
Absolutely. And Ronnie Paul, the thing that I would also add is this is a rivalry game. These two teams have probably played more times than almost anybody in the 15th region, would be my guess.
Yeah. Jeff Lovely, a veteran baseball official, also leading the crew tonight. And now we're going to have the starting lineups. But you look at Pike County Central. They have a freshman, a senior, a sophomore, and 2 juniors in the starting lineup. So they'll have 4 players coming back next year. Betsy Layne, they have 1 senior, 1 junior, and 3 freshmen. They'll have 4 players returning next year. Good atmosphere here tonight at Betsy Layne. A big crowd here on homecoming 2026. I'm going to call them the Mullins uniforms tonight. Pike County Central dressed in the orange, trimmed in blue, little Florida look.
I would call it a throwback.
Yeah, that's what I think. And then you look at Betsy Layne dressed in the home white, trimmed in blue. Looking forward to this one. Should be a dandy.
And the lights go out as we're here at Betsy Layne.
The lights go out, Ronnie. and the stars come out in the 15th region. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. Well, it's a great basketball season this year in the 15th region.
Oh, yes. You know, I love the fact that there's great talent, but also there's great competition in the 15th region this year. I could see up to 6 teams, 6, 7, 8 teams competing for a regional championship this year.
I don't think there's any question about that. Hey, get hot at the right time.
It just takes 3 wins. If you can win 3, you can be playing in Rupp the next weekend.
Betsy Layne being introduced right now. Glad to have you with us on the APSN WPRG TV5 network. Thanks to all of our listeners out there. Thank you to our sponsors for making this possible to bring you this game. Ronnie Newsom, along with Brian Hunley, and our executive producer, Thomas Rainey. It's basketball time in Floyd County.
We got to give a shout out to Alex Parsley, our man back in the studio. We're on the studio.
Hey, I like it,
there you
Alex.
go.
Great to have you with us on the APSN team tonight.
And it's going to be, of course, Bowman. And he is going to be jumping against Eli Gerald. Bowman, 6'5" freshman. Where's number 22, Eli Gerald, 34. We're ready for basketball. Tap's going to be controlled by Pike Central Hawks, and it's going to be Colton Ratliff, the sophomore. Outstanding sophomore point guard. Betsy Layne comes out man to man.
Over to Bowman, the talented freshman for the Hawks.
Ratliff drives all the way, puts up a scoop shot, and it's good. And the Hawks on top. Just underway. Glad to have you with us. Out front, handling the point, that's Chandler Coleman, a freshman, averages 11 points, 3 rebounds a game. Braden Coleman is the leading scorer, and he's going to launch a 3 straight away, and it's good. That's the way to start the ball game, Brian.
And you know, the Hawks were in a 3-2 defense. I thought that was a little interesting, but with Betsy Layne shooting it like that, maybe that's Coach Al Holland's way of trying to negate some of those 3-pointers.
Beautiful facility here at Betsy Layne.
That was a deep A.O. Onks 3-pointer.
Bowman has it. Drives, works on one. He has it taken away. First turnover of the game. Betsy Layne has it going the other way. Coleman with it. Little 3-2 zone. They dump it into Gerald. And Coleman is going to launch a long 3, and it's good.
That's
the freshman.
A.O. Onks 3-pointer.
A.O. Onks, one of our sponsors throughout the year, sponsoring all of our made 3-point shots tonight. Thank you, Mr. Onks. Layne has it. There's Billiter open 4-3, and he hits it. I tell you what, both teams coming out with a lot of nerves.
Hey, hot shooting.
4 for 4.
We're going to have to slow down on the stinger. I tell you what, it'll be wore out here in a second. That's 3 threes already in this game.
A big A.O. Onks 3 by Billiter. He averages 9 on the game. Braden Hall drives. Cut off on the baseline. Back out front to Coleman. Kicks it over to Caden Hall. There's a turnover by Betsy Layne. And Pike Central has it going the other way.
Will Rowe for 3.
No good. Off the back of the iron. Billiter claims the offensive rebound. Gets it to Bowman. Tries to pass underneath. Throws it away. Second turnover against Pike Central. 5:30 remaining in the first period. 6-5. Bobcats on top by 1. Put a little pressure on Braden Hall out at the top of the circle.
Boy, what a year Bowman's off to, Ronnie.
Yeah, averaging a double-double. One of the outstanding freshmen. They forced that pass, and that looked like a Brian Hundley pass trying to throw it between 3 people.
That's right. Well, you know, sometimes it goes through and sometimes it doesn't, I can tell you. Especially in the zone. That's why the zone's so effective, Ronnie, is because it gets some of those passes a hand or two.
Pike Central's already turned it over 3 times. They tried to force it that time. They turned it over going the other way. Hall to Hall, back out front to Coleman, only a freshman. You know, these freshmen, they won't be freshmen at the end of the year.
Well,
they have about 25 games under their belt.
I'd say a lot of them aren't playing like freshmen right now anyway.
Braden Hall with the miss, but there is Gerald. He puts it up and in. Eli Gerald's first basket, and it's 8-5.
And again, he's a big, strong-looking kid to be just a freshman.
Boy, isn't he, though? Wow.
Unbelievable football player, too.
Bowman drives, puts up, and it's in. Tough, soft touch by the big guy.
So,
you know, when I was looking at the stats on him, Ronnie, the thing that impressed me, he's 58% from behind the arc. Now, he's only shot 12. He's 7 of 12. But still, that's a real good percentage for a big guy.
Gerald with a short jumper in the paint. It's good. Gerald has 4 quick points.
This last minute's been brought to you by the freshman class from Betsy, Layne, and Pike Central.
10-7, 3-point lead for Bobcats. A good start to this game. Ratliff gets a pick, drives underneath. Beautiful pass to Bowman. Nice assist that time by Ratliff. 3:40 remaining in the first period. 10-9.
And Gerald and Bowman, they're going toe-to-toe. They're both impressive freshmen.
They go underneath to Gerald. Muscles his way in, puts it up, has it shot blocked by Bowman. It's loose, and Central clears the rebound. They have it going the other way. Here's Rowe with it. Here comes the senior. Crossover dribble, step back, shot up and in.
Pike Central takes their first lead of the game on that Will Rowe mid-range jumper.
11-10. Great 5 minutes of basketball. Ooh, a steal, and it goes off Betsy Layne.
Ratliff, his defensive pressure caused that turnover. I tell you, I've watched this kid for a long time, Ronnie, and he competes. It's great to see Mr. Ratliff doing the things that he does so well.
What I like is the emotion out of him. Did you see that? Getting fired up for a defensive stop.
2 more years left for this young man after this year. Great basketball IQ.
Brittany Goff on the stream is saying, let's go Hawks, let's go Colton Ratliff. Well, that encouragement may have been the difference right there.
Rowe with the 3 out of the corner. It goes out of bounds, and it goes over to Betsy Layne.
Donna Faye Johnson says, let's go Bobcats. And lots of Bobcats and Hawks fans out there. You guys let us know what you're thinking on the chat, and we'll try to include it in the broadcast today.
Absolutely. Let us know your favorite team and who's your favorite player and who you're rooting for.
Central in a 3-2 zone. Hall has it into nice wraparound pass from Gerald. Hall tosses it back out to Coleman. They go to Gerald, passes underneath Lance, and that's going to be turnover. And Billiter has it the other way, puts up a tough shot, but he got it to go. Wow.
That was a tough shot right there.
Yeah, Ronnie, I'd kind of like to see Gerald attack the basket when he gets the ball in the middle right there.
Comes Braden Hall, and there's going to be a push against Pike Central. Let's see who they got.
34, that's
Carson Layne.
Yep, Carson Layne.
I was talking to some of the coaches. He just recently got put into the offensive starting lineup. Said it's been his defense. It's been the difference, you know.
Pass to Gerald, double team, turn around, tough shot, misses it. Fight for the rebound, and Gerald chases his own miss. And there's Caden Hall with a 3, no good. And there's going to be a foul, and let's see who they got underneath against
Looks like
Pike
they
Central.
got Layne again. That'll be 2 on him. A little too aggressive on that rebound.
Well, listen, you know, you've got 2 of the top 5 rebounders in the 15th region in this game, in Lance and Bowman. If you look at our stat we put out today, both of them are listed in that top 5.
Coleman has it.
And top 20 in the states, Ronnie.
That's right.
4 turnovers against Betsy Layne. Minute 30 remaining here in the first period. They try to go to Bowman. They force it. Ball's loose. Scramble for it. Pike Central comes up with it. And Betsy Layne wanted an over and back. They don't get it.
I think the officials may have seen a touch right there, RP.
Yeah.
Rowe has it. He loses it. Boy, team's trading turnovers now.
Got a little sloppy.
Lance has it. Right side. Hands off to Caden Hall. They give it back. Long 3 put up, no good by Lance. Rebound to Ratliff.
And I tell you, the pace has been really, really frenetic, Ronnie. Both these teams are wanting to get up and down.
Ratliff free throw line. Another beautiful pass to Bowman. He puts it up in. Brian, too easy. You cannot let Bowman get the ball down that low.
He's doing a good job working the baseline.
He's shooting 62% from the field on the year. They have their largest lead at 5, and there's a back tap, but Betsy Layne chases it down.
Hall.
And they get it to Gerald. He's double teamed. Gets it back to Caden Hall, back to Gerald. He puts up a shot, no good, but he's going to draw a foul. And that foul is going to be, I think,
on Layne again.
That's his third, right?
Wow.
It's at least his second, but I do believe, Thomas, you are correct that would be 3 fouls on Layne.
I had him with 2, but we'll see. We'll get that correction. Eli Gerald, freshman, and misses the first free throw attempts of the game. We like that. Misses the front end.
You know, Thomas, one thing that we talk about almost every game, how can we get our point total up?
Go to the free throw line. Get that free throw percentage up there.
First time tonight, a little 2-2-1 pressure by Betsy Layne. Bowen quickly in front court, puts up a shot, no good. Bodies on the floor, there's no call. And it will stay with Pike Central underneath. You know, sometimes people get upset. Somebody hits the floor. They want a block or a charge. But sometimes a no call is the best call.
That's right.
Just a play on, right?
Now they say it's off Pike Central, and boy, Coach Holland's up now. He didn't like that call too much.
No, I'm not sure there were any Pike Central players around that ball.
No good. Waved it off quickly.
We've come to the end of a very entertaining first period with the score. Pike County Central 15, Betsy Layne 11. Back with more on the APSN and WPRG TV5 network.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough.
Welcome back, everyone. 1 quarter in the books, and Brown Huntley, very entertaining first period.
Absolutely, and you know the thing that I'd like to share, Ronnie, is that if you like what we're doing here at Appalachian Prep Sports, hey, how about hitting that like and share button? And you can also go check us out on YouTube if you'd rather watch it on your 75-inch from your living room.
Bobcats with a basketball.
Don't forget, turn it on Channel 5 tonight and catch us live on WPRG.
Pike Central still in the 3-2 zone. There's a 3 put up out of the corner, no good. But Lance claims the offensive rebound for Betsy Layne.
I said it earlier in the year, Lance is my all lunch pail team. He just packs his lunch and goes to work, Ronnie.
Eli Gerald, he doesn't look like a freshman body-wise.
No, not at all.
Gerald into the paint, puts it up, no good, too strong, and the rebound comes off to number 24, Zayden Coleman, a junior. He's into the game for Carson Layne.
That was a good, strong rebound by Coleman there for Pike Central.
Averages 4 points on the game. Pike Central, a good shooting team. 52% from the field, 41% from three-point range, and 74% from free throw line. So they got 2 players averages over 80% from the free throw stripe, so you don't want to foul them.
Tammy Ratliff says, Aunt Tammy watching the Big E tonight. So Ethan Lance with the rebound right there.
3-pointer missed by Billiter. Betsy Layne with the good block out. They get the rebound. Just underway, second period. Glad to have you with us on homecoming night 2026 at Betsy Layne. Gerald into the paint, and he's going to be fouled. I think they may have Bowman with the hold. Yep.
That'll be Bowman's first foul of the night. First of the quarter as well. Got to keep a good look at those totals for the quarter now that the rule's been changed.
Betsy Layne looking. They finally get it into Gerald. He's double teamed in the corner to Lance. Betsy Layne has not went to the bench yet. Coleman to Caden Hall.
You know, something I'm noticing, Ronnie, is that if the ball goes into the corners, Pike Central's trapping. So watch that. That may be something that Betsy Layne may want to keep an eye on as well.
Betsy Layne, a lot of patience. Gerald has it, puts up a jumper. It's no good, and Bowman claims the rebound. Third rebound of the game for Bowman. Pike Central has the lead and the basketball.
Been a little bit of a stalemate this quarter so far. No buckets yet.
Ratliff with it, looking for a screen. Gives it back to Coleman. They go underneath to Bowman. Bowman puts it up and in. He's got 8.
I tell you what, he is putting a clinic on how to work the low post, Ronnie.
Well, he has got some skill, let me tell you. And there's a turnover.
Zayden Coleman with the steal for the Hawks. Will Rowe stops.
Misses the 3. Rebound comes off to Betsy Layne. Are they going to try to get a fast break basket? No. They hold it up. Braden Hall drives, cut off on the baseline. Back to Gerald. Gerald's going to attack, and he's going to be fouled. That foul's going to be on Billiter.
I tell you what, that big, strong body of his is absolutely wrecking the Pike Central defense right now.
We'll have to have him for my quarterback for the next 3 years, let me tell you. Gerald leading scorer in the game thus far for Betsy Layne, misses the first free throw. He's got 5 in the game. I tell you, Betsy Layne been stuck on 11 for quite a while now. Little dry streak right now for the Bobcats. Gerald trying to break it. In and out. Bowman another rebound, give him 4. 17-11, 7 straight points for Pike Central. They go inside to Coleman. He has it stripped, and Coleman has it going the other way. A breakaway. Coleman lays it up and in. Give Coleman 5 in the game. First basket in quite some time for Betsy Layne.
Want to give a shout out to Steve Pennington. He's in Tucker County, West Virginia, watching the Appalachian Prep Sports Network tonight. Glad to have you as a viewer tonight, Steve.
He's a loyal follower.
Al Hollow's not going to be happy. That's 6 turnovers in the game, Thomas. 6 turnovers. 17-13, Bobcats with a chance. So they like this pace, I'll tell you that now.
Absolutely.
They like this pace, take your time, work the half-court offense.
Again, their whole thought process, Ronnie Paul, is to muddy this game up, slow it down, and keep it in the 50s or the 60s.
Braden Coleman, top of the circle, nice pass to Gerald. He puts it up, no good, rolls off. And it's loose, controlled by Betsy Layne. Lance with the miss, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. First basket of the game for Lance. He averages 12 points and 12 rebounds
and
on the season.
Owen Bowman broke the #1 rule.
Yep.
Don't save the ball underneath your own basket.
17-15. Rowe going to be fouled. Only the second team foul in the second quarter. Substitution coming in for the Pike County Central Hawks. That's going to be Zach Thacker. Thacker, a senior.
Glad to have Alyssa Goff on with us tonight. She's watching from Columbus. She's cheering for Colton Ratliff.
Rowe in the corner. They go out on Rowe. Good three-point shooter. They're in a little zone right now. Maybe trying to shut down the entry passes to Bowman.
Number 3, Zach Thacker, entered the game for Pike Central.
Ratliff to Bowman at the free throw line. Tries to pass underneath. Not a good pass. Bowman shows why he's not playing point guard.
That's it. Don't force it in there, big fella.
Ooh, beautiful assist by Hall. Puts it up, gives it to Lance, and Lance has got 2 quick baskets. 3:30 remaining first half, 17-17.
Don't look now, Ronnie. We've got a ball game on our hands.
Billiter's going to be the beneficiary of a nice pass, and Billiter gets his 3rd basket. He's got 7 in the game, and Pike Central reclaims the lead. Tell you one thing, Betsy Layne, one of my favorite places as a broadcaster to do a game, man. You just can't beat this. There's Coleman, drives in, puts it up and in. Nice aggressive move by the freshman.
Good news, Ronnie. We'll be back tomorrow night for the girls' game
okay.
against Perry County Central. Little plug for tomorrow night.
A little tied at 19. There's the ball slapped out of bounds. And let's see.
Looks like they're going to have a little powwow, Ronnie, make sure they get this call right.
I thought he went off Betsy Layne or a back slap from behind. It's going to be, let's see, a jump ball, alternating possession. Let's see.
Looks like the ball will stay here with the Hawks. Little sideline out of bounds.
2:51 remaining, tied at 19. Ratliff has it. Go out front to Thacker. Thacker averages 4 points off the bench for Holland. He's going to launch a three, and it's good. Beautiful looking stroke by Thacker. A 8-0 three by Thacker, and it's 22-19. And there's a pocket pick, but guess who? By Thacker.
Picked his
and
pocket
he puts it
player.
up and in. How do you do, Zach Thacker? 5 quick points.
Welcome to the ball game, Mr. Thacker.
7 turnovers now charged against Betsy Layne. 24-19.
Ooh, dangerous pass right there.
Biggest lead has been 7. That's by Pike Central. Braden Hall thought about a 3, drives underneath, gives it to Lance. Muscles it up, has it blocked. Gets his own rebound, though, and he's going to be fouled. Let's see who it's going to be on. I think it's going to be on the man on the floor.
Yep, that's on Mr. Billiter. That'll be his first, I believe, Ronnie. Is that right? Second correction. And so Coach Holland has a decision to make.
Lance misses the first free throw.
I tell you, Betsy Layne's missed free throws are really starting to pile up. And, you know, when you miss 6 free throws in a half, you get a little concerned.
Second one coming for Lance, and this one is good.
You make those, and you're in the lead of this ball game, Ronnie.
24-20. 2-2-1 full court pressure by Betsy Layne. They forced a couple of turnovers. Rowe has it. And he's double teamed. He's in a tough spot. Gives it to Ratliff, dishes underneath the Bowman. He puts it up, has a shot blocked by Gerald.
Coleman in a hurry.
Ahead to
Gerald.
He puts it up and in. 7 on the half for Eli Gerald. Boy, I like this Coleman. I'll tell you what, he is an aggressive player to be a freshman. 24-22.
And got some kind of motor on him, too.
Both these teams got good young pieces.
What a terrific first half of basketball. Well, we're glad to have you with us on WPRG TV5 and the Appalachian Prep Sports Network. Billiter, a little 10-footer, no good. Fight for the rebound, loose. Billiter goes and gets it, puts up another shot, and too strong, and the rebound comes off to Caden Hall. Hall in a hurry. Goes it to Braden Hall. He drives 1-on-2. Tough shot. Fall away jumper, no good. But guess what? Lance, though, to put it up and in. Boy, he's got 7 quick points.
Hey, he brought his lunch pail on that one, Tom.
I told you, that's what he does right there. He's one of my favorite players to watch because he never stops. That motor keeps going all game.
Tied at 24, and there's going to be a blocking foul. That's a good call on Gerald. No, that was on Lance, excuse me. Be the first on Lance. And that is going to be team foul number 3 here in the second period.
You know, it's been a good, clean half of basketball, Ronnie. The officials have done a great job, and both these teams are playing their guts out.
Eli Lockhart into the game now. And there's a 3 put up by
Owen Bowman.
He's in double figures. An 8-0-3 by Bowman. Well, Thomas Rainey called it.
He's 58% on the year. I was talking to the coaching staff earlier, and they said he's got such a beautiful shot. He just hits one to pull those defenders out.
Lockhart, another freshman for Pike Central. And there's a drive to the basket. There's going to be a foul before the shot. I think they got Colton Ratliff with the foul, and that'll be Ratliff's first.
You know,
team
that
foul number 4
is just going to continue to rise. Taking good shots like that, Thomas. You know, that's the thing. As a big man, it's good to take that 3 if you can make it.
2 seconds left. They get it to Braden Hall. He's going to have a wide open look for three. Off the back of the iron. No good. And we've come to the end of a very, very entertaining half of basketball. Owen Bowman's three-pointer gives Pike Central the lead at halftime, 27-24 over Betsy Layne. We're going to step out, and we'll be back with more on the Hall & Jones halftime show. We'll take a look at this first half as you're listening to high school basketball on the APSN and the PRG TV 5 network.
All right, we're going to get the Shelby Valley Betsy Layne dance team.
You know, Thomas, that's easily done as many places as we have been over the last few weeks. But the Betsy Layne Bobcat lady dancers are ready to go tonight, and we always like to make sure and give the flowers to all of our student athletes.
That's exactly right.
And so we at Appalachian Prep Sports Network have made it our mission to not just do the big box sports, but all of the sports that a school currently is participating in. We want to make sure and give those athletes a time to shine.
Absolutely, and there's just a lot of cats, right? You got Bobcats, Wildcats, Jaguars, you got Panthers. We got all kinds of cats.
Yeah.
Right? So here is the Betsy Layne Dance Cats. Prestonburg said, what about the Black Cats?
You know, Thomas, I just want to echo what RP said earlier in the broadcast. What a great facility this is at Betsy Layne High School.
I completely agree. And it's perfect for broadcasting with these tables.
100%. And, you know, nothing but just smiles, and we're so glad that you're here. You know, that's what we hope for when we are broadcasting events at local high schools and middle schools. And, you know, for the most part, that's all we've gotten. And so we just want to say a big thank you to the administrators here at Betsy Layne. And again, if you'd like for us to broadcast at a school near you, please let us know. Put it in the comments, and We'll do our best to try to get there.
All right, we're going to jump out for a couple more commercials, and then we'll come back with the halftime stats right here on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network and WPRG TV 5.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today. At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Welcome back, everyone. Ronnie Newsom along with Brown Hundley, Thomas Rainey on the APSN and WPRG TV 5 networks. Great game, 27-24. And, Brian, your impressions of the first half, any major surprises?
Man, it's been a great game, Ronnie. No major surprises. The pieces that we thought were going to be the key players of the game? Hey, they were. And, you know, to see two freshmen performing at such a high level between Owen Bowman and Eli Gerald, that's what you look for, and what you know as a school, your future's bright.
You're looking at these two teams, look at Pike County Central looking ahead. They will be home Thursday night for a big district matchup against the Belfry Pirates. And Betsy Layne, they have a district game. They will be home Friday night taking on Floyd County Central. Of course, as we always say, those district matchups so important when you talk about seeding for the postseason. And another thing, we talk about the football season, regular season go by quick. Tell you what, we've already got 15, 16, 17 games in the book in the high school basketball season.
It'll be time for district action before we know it. And, you know, the thing is, we're dealing with the super region. So all of these teams that are competing, even though seeding in the district is important, it also goes right along with the regional seeding as well, Ron.
We'll take another 1 minute timeout, and we'll be back and look at the stats of the first half. You're listening to Monday Night Basketball on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network and WPRG TV 5 networks.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Welcome back, everyone, and I look at the first half stats of this ball game with Pike County Central leading 27-24 for Pike Central. They were led in scoring by Owen Bowman. He averages 14. He had 11 in the first half, including one three-point basket. He was followed in scoring by Bobby Billiter. He had 7, 2 points apiece for Will Rowe, Colton Ratliff. Big lift off the bench from Zach Thacker. He had 5 points, including a three-pointer. Believe it or not, Pike Central did not attempt a free throw in the first half.
Wow.
They committed 7 turnovers. They led 15-7, 15-11 at the end of the first period, and 27-24 here at halftime. For Betsy Layne, they were led in scoring by 2 gentlemen. Ethan Lance was 7, all his 7 coming in the second period. Chandler Coleman had 7, and Eli Gerald had 7. Braden Hall with 3, so 3 players for Betsy Layne with 7 points apiece. They went to the free throw line 6 times. They only hit 2 of those for 33%, and they committed 7 turnovers also. Betsy Layne did not go to the bench in the first half, and Pike Central used 7 players in the first half. Once again, the scores, we start the third period, 27-24. Bowman with the big 3 to give them the lead. He is the only player on either team in double figures with 11. Good balance score for Betsy Layne, 7 apiece. Lance, Coleman, and Gerald.
And Ronnie, we'd also like to give a quick shout out to Alex Parsley. In the comments, he said that he is a Betsy Layne graduate, and in 2018 is when the first class came through the new gym. So, okay, Alex, glad to have you on here, brother.
Pike Central still in the zone. There's Braden Hall with a 3, and it's good. You know, he started off the game with a 3, didn't score again. And he starts off the second half with a 3, an AO 3, and we're tied at 27.
Ratliff directing traffic for the Pike Central Hawks.
That was a one-handed jump hook by Bowen.
That's sweet, man.
Ain't that sweet? That is just terrific.
You just don't see that kind of old school move.
I love the jump hook.
Absolutely.
Gave him 13, the last 5 for Central. They reclaimed the lead. Big crowd on hand here for Monday night. They don't care about the Hurricanes and the Hoosiers. Boy, Chandler Coleman had a good first half. Braden Coleman, a junior, handling the ball. He shoots 46% on the year from the field.
He's one of our top 5 in the region.
There's going to be a jump ball, alternating possession, gives it to Central.
I tell you, Bowman's active on the defensive end as well, RP. He's had several blocks already tonight, a couple of deflections, and again, he's just got his hands on all kinds of those possessions right there.
Just underway, third period, 6:30 remaining. Bowman has it down low, back to Ratliff, open 4-3, no good. And there's a scramble for the basketball, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Central.
I tell you, those of you all that are watching, make sure you like, share, and subscribe because you don't want to miss the end of this game. This is going to be too good.
Braden Hall currently ranks 10th in the state in three-point percentage, Ronnie.
That was a pull-up jumper by Ratliff. It's no good, but guess what? Bowman with another rebound, misses the
and there's another one.
But he goes and gets it.
He's
going to draw the
foul.
Bowman, the last 7 points for Central. And he'll go to the line. Wow. Bowman now with 15. He's above his average.
I tell you, Coach Nathan Martin at Betsy Layne is yelling box out, and the Betsy Layne Bobcats are saying, Coach, I don't know what else I can do.
You know, he shoots 67% from the free throw line. 32-27, 5-point lead. 8 straight points for Bowman. That was a bad pass, telegraphed it, and there's a tie-up. Alternating possession is going to stay with Betsy Layne.
Yeah, this game has been well officiated. Guys, I think it's been a very good call game so far.
I agree with you. When you not hear me talk about the officials in striped shirts 3 or 4 times by now, no, it's a good game. They're doing a good job.
Coleman down to Gerald.
Gerald with a spin move has it blocked by Bowman. But Gerald stays with it. Good job by Gerald to stay with it. Rebound claim by Ratliff. Body's on the floor. Here comes Ratliff. Rose open, doesn't take the 3. Gives it out, and there's a jumper put up by Layne. It's no good. And Braden Hall claims the rebound. 32-27. First shot attempt of the night for Carson Layne. 5.5 minutes remaining in the third period. 32-27. Largest lead has been 7 by Central. Coleman. And there's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Ratliff. That's going to be his second.
So I'm going to say Ratliff got him on the arm.
Not much contact there.
It's okay. Sometimes it's all right to have a little bit of a tic-tac foul just because it keeps a little order in the game.
And there's a 3 put up by Caden Hall, no good. Lance kicks it back. Braden Hall, step back 3 on its way, no good. Rebound to Rowe. Rowe in a hurry the other way. Doesn't have the numbers, holds it up. Central with a 5-point lead and a basketball. Betsy Layne, coached by Nathan Martin. Go inside the lane. Bowman trying to post up, and I thought they could have got it to him that time. Left wing, doesn't take the 3, but straight away to Rowe.
Good drive to the
Beautiful
basket.
pass
Right
to
there.
Lou. Bowman puts it up and in. Bowman has the last 10 Central points.
Seems like they know where their bread's buttered, Ronnie. They're
Equals
getting it to the guy that can put it in the hole.
Equals the largest lead of the game. The other lead was 17-10. There's Gerald, has it, free throw stripe.
Good ball movement right there by Betsy Layne.
Gerald dishes underneath. They fan it out to Coleman. Near steal. Betsy Layne chases it down in backcourt.
Again, Pike Central's doing a great job at getting those deflections in this zone.
Beautiful assist from Gerald playing quarterback on the basketball floor, and he gets it to Lance. Lance gets the first basket in the second half for Betsy Layne. 34-29.
And the Bobcats have switched over to a man-to-man defense right now, looks like.
Rowe has it. Little jumper in the paint. No good. Rebound to Lance. Boy, he clears the glass, doesn't he?
You're exactly right, Ronnie. He does that. He'd rather rebound than score is what he said.
And Coleman, a running one-hander. I love this freshman. 9 in the game for Coleman. And they're back within 3. And there's a turnover by Pike Central.
Payne Fletcher says, let's go Chandler Coleman, and he's got a cheering section.
I'll tell you what, he deserves it. that number 1 is a player. You know, it looks like his aggressiveness for a freshman is what I like. Plays really aggressive. Attacks the basket. 3 minutes exactly remaining in this one, 34-31.
I think they're doing their best to try to get Braden Hall a three-point look.
Lance had a shot, gives it to Lance, but he hasn't put it back in his face by Bowman. Bowman, the
great diagonal pass.
Beautiful. And is that Billiter putting it up and in? Yes. Billiter down with 9. He averages 9. 36-31. Braden Hall with a 3, no good. It's loose, still on the floor. That's going to be a foul. I think it's going to go against Pike Central.
Yeah. Lance did a great job keeping that possession alive for the Bobcats.
Coach Holland, I don't think, cared much for that. That's on Bowman, I think. That's going to be 2 on him. Comes back out front to Coleman, to Gerald. Braden Hall going to try another 3. It's no good off the front of the iron. Good offensive board work. There's Coleman puts it up and in.
I like that head and shoulder fake right there.
Didn't you, though? Wasn't that pretty?
That was crafty.
36-33. Rowe has it. Nice pass to Bowman. Puts it up and in. Timeout. Called by Pike Central. We'll take a timeout. 2 minutes, 4 seconds remaining here in the third period with the score. Pike Central 38. Betsy Layne 33. Back shortly.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Welcome back, everyone. Ronnie Newsom, Brian Hunley, along with our executive producer, Thomas Rainey. Glad to have you with us. Tremendous ball game here for 3 quarters. 38-33. Lance Bowman. He scored 12 out of the last 14.
Owen Bowen.
I called him Dad. Hey, give his dad credit.
Hey,
Owen
I tell
Bowen.
you what, Lance was a heck of a rebounder back in the day. I tell you, I loved playing ball with him. I hated guarding him.
Owen Bowman with 12 out of the last 14 points for Pike Central. They lead 38-33.
You know, great atmosphere here at Betsy Layne tonight. Lots of fans in the stands, but, you know, just a great 15th region basketball game in the middle of January.
19 points for Bowman to lead Pike Central. 11 for Coleman to lead Betsy Layne. There's a steal by Bowman. He has it, misses the dunk. Misses the dunk. Here comes Betsy Layne the other way. Chandler Coleman for a 3. No good off the front of the iron. Rebound to Billiter. They have it going the other way. Cooper Justice is in the lineup for Betsy Layne. Cooper Jr. averages 4 points a game. Nice move by Rowe and a beautiful assist to Bowman. You know, Bowman's got some easy looks because of teammates. Owen Bowen has scored 14 of the last 16 for Central. What a big quarter he's having, 11 in the third period. Once again, 7 points. There's Justice with the ball out top of the circle. Gives it to Lance.
And again, Justice is in the game spelling Eli Gerald for a moment.
Yeah, Gerald getting a little rest here at the end of the third period. Well deserved. Coleman thought about a 3, now he drives. Cut off at the baseline, he steps out of bounds. 9 turnovers.
Seems like Betsy Layne's a little out of sorts right here, RP.
7-point lead and possession. Well, if they sit back in the zone, do you hold for the last shot? I would if they're in the zone.
Right.
It looks like match up.
It looks like they're in man-to-man.
I think Central's willing. That's good basketball.
Again, Coach Holland, that wealth of knowledge, wealth of experience, knows, hey, we'd rather have a 7-point lead going into the fourth quarter.
I don't think I need to tell Mr. Holland anything.
He's done this a couple times, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Bowman, tough shot. Shot it pretty early. It goes out of bounds. It goes to Betsy Layne with 6 seconds left. I thought they shot that one a little too early.
A little quick.
Going to give Betsy Layne a chance right here. Coach Holland's telling him to get up and press. Don't let him catch it.
Looks like Luke Lockard enters the game for the Hawks.
Lockard played briefly in the first half. Here comes Coleman in a hurry. Caden Hall gives it to Coleman. He launches a three off the front of the iron. We've come to the end of 3 quarters of play with the score. Pike County Central 40. Betsy Layne 33. Back with more on the APSN and WPRG TV5 networks.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Welcome back, everyone. Ronnie Newsom, Thomas Rainey, Brown Hundley, and Brown 40-33. I wouldn't say a danger zone, but I think it'd kind of be important for Betsy Layne maybe to get, don't let them get a mini run here. 6-2, 8-2 could be an uphill battle. So you're down 7, plenty of time, but you still want to get off to the good start.
Yeah, Betsy Layne has to be intentional in what they're doing offensively and get some stops defensively. It's been far too easy. They've had runners in the paint, and they found Owen Bowman, and he's not missing when he gets to that 2 feet.
Ratliff and Rowe have done a tremendous job, though, getting the ball down low on the blocks to him, brother. Those two guys have really done a good job handling the basketball.
National Championship game update, IU 3, Miami nothing.
Oh, gosh, I got a thing. I thought they were going to hold that game till we got home, but I don't think so.
Well,
they missed the memo, Ron.
We're not quite on that level just yet, but we're working on it, aren't we?
Zach Thacker's still in the game for Pike Central. Bowman has it, throws it away. Turnover
and
number
again,
10.
If there was one area that I would love to see Owen Bowman work on, it's his interior passing there.
Pass wide open underneath to Lance. He's working on Bowman, gives it out to Braden Hall. He puts up a 3, and it's good. A good start. That's what Betsy Layne needed.
And that's an AO 3 for Braden Hall.
He's got 3 of them in the game, and it's back to a 4-point lead.
We'd like to say hello to our friend Tracy Pittman watching from Dayton, Ohio.
Pike Central working against this zone. They get it underneath. There's a shot put up by Layne, and it's no good, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Now that was a better interior pass right there. Bowman located his man and found the angle, and it was good. So Layne goes to the free throw line to see if he can complete it.
Thomas, I'm going to give you an interesting stat at this juncture of the game. This is just the second and third free throw attempts for Pike Central.
It has been well played by both these teams. Foul-wise, now they've turned it over a little bit,
right,
but the fouls has not been a problem.
Only the third free throw attempt. Layne hits the first, and a lot of iron rose through. 42-36. Homecoming 2026 at Betsy Layne. Glad to have you with us. Thank you for all the people at Betsy Layne making us feel so welcome. We appreciate you. Coleman, top of the circle.
First time for us being here since way back at the Junior Newsom.
But glad to be back.
Glad to be back. We got a bunch of Betsy Layne games on the schedule.
Caden Hall, he's in trouble. Gives it over to Eli Gerald. He launches a three, and I'll tell you what, his first AO three-point attempt of the night, but a good-looking stroke. He's in double figures with 12.
And we have a one-possession ball game.
Every time you think Pike Central's about ready to put this one away, here comes Betsy Layne right back.
42-39.
How many times, Ronnie, have they got it up to a 7-point lead?
Bowman, double team, straight away Ratliff into the paint.
Over to Thacker.
Thacker with the three, no good. His first miss, and the rebound comes off to Gerald. And a chance to tie for Betsy Layne. They're down 3. I think Thomas had a good point. Every time I get a little inkling that Pike Central's going to put some distance between them, they get a big stop and a big basket. Good inside, outside. Hall doesn't take the shot. He gives to Braden Hall. He puts up a three, no good. And the rebound comes off to Layne. Here comes Pike Central the other way. 5:20 remaining in the game.
And I think Coach Martin's okay with that shot. They had a good possession right there.
Yep, steps.
One too many right there for Mr. Thacker for the Hawks.
Although he has played well off the bench.
So we've got Chandler Coleman directing traffic for the Bobcats. Pike Central's in a 2-3, extending it a little further in the fourth quarter now.
Caden Hall has it. Long pass cross court to Braden Hall. Thomas, I got to ask you, are they related?
I don't think so.
Don't think so, okay. I just thought Braden and Caden, I like it.
Yeah.
Shot put up, blocked out of bounds, stays with Betsy Layne, and that's 5 blocks, I think, unofficially for Bowman in the game.
I tell you, he's affecting this game in multiple ways.
Comes into Gerald. He puts it up, rolls off. Bowman clears the rebound. Here comes Layne down the other way, puts up a shot. He's fouled by Caden Hall. Layne will go back to the free throw line.
And starting to pick up with the physicality here in the fourth quarter. Lance got a little, got caught in the air, Ronnie, should I say, and ended up on the floor right there. But I'm not surprised. He's a very physical player.
Yeah.
Left-hander Layne puts it up. He's perfect, 3 of 3 from the line.
For those fans, remember back 4 years ago now, he was a member of that day squad that just tore up everybody in the 15th region.
Yeah, I think they were undefeated that year, weren't they, Tom?
Lost in the state semifinals,
Layne's
if I believe that's right.
Rolls off, 43-39, two-possession game. Comes Betsy Layne with the basketball. Working against that zone. You might want to call it more of a 2-3 now than a...
Yeah.
And there's going to be a foul, and it's going to go against Eli Gerald.
Coach Martin's pleading his case for a held ball right there, but falling on deaf ears.
Think about it, when Eli Gerald hits you, just like on the football field, you're probably going to go down.
No, he doesn't hit you like a quarterback.
Yeah.
Hits you like a lineman.
Yeah.
Threw for over 1,700 yards this year.
43-39. Rowe with Ratliff. Let's see if Pike Central shows some patience. And as they do, there's a three put up out of the corner and hits that man.
Zach Thacker with an AO-Onks 3.
Wow.
That's his second on the night, and give him 8 for the evening.
Braden Hall with a 3. No good. Rebound. Bowman has it taken away, and there's going to be a jump ball. Good call. Bowman needs a little more physicality on the rebound. Needs to clear that out.
And again, that's the freshman coming out in him. Needs to put a little bit more weight on.
But Lance is upset. But look here, he got his team possession of the basketball. Little things means a lot this late in the game when it's only a 7-point lead.
4 times they've held a 7-point lead. Coleman has it stripped, taken away by Colton Ratliff.
And Ratliff gets it down to Thacker.
He's been our defensive star so far as Ratliff.
I'll tell you what, 46-39, 3 minutes. Now it is danger time for
Betsy Layne.
Betsy Layne. It's going to be time as an ally. There's Rowe out. Drives. Passes underneath. Bad pass. Loose. Central goes and gets it. And there's going to be a timeout called by Pike Central. Let's see if it's a 30 or a whole timeout. 46-39. 3 minutes, 2 seconds remaining.
It's going to be a 30-second
30
timeout.
seconds. We'll keep it right here.
You know, Ronnie Paul, what I want to see right there from Will Rowe is not him get in the air on that pass. I'd love to see him jump stop on 2 feet and then survey. But again, can't fault Pike Central. They're playing a great game, a gritty game, the exact same way that we said they would in the open. And kudos to Al Holland.
You know, it's not panic time, let me say that. But 46-39, Pike Central basketball underneath their own basket. I'm not so sure that they'll not try to, use some clock, look for that easy basket, try to get it down low to Bowman.
A good friend of ours, both of us, Greg Newsom, would have an out-of-bounds play for this.
Wouldn't he, though? He'd have several. Owen Bowman, he's been the man. He had 11 points in that big third quarter. 46-39. Comes into Will Rowe, good pass, shot's no good, and the rebound comes off to Coleman. They have the numbers going the other way, and they back it out. Lance.
All the way across the court to Hall.
Hall with a 3, it's no good, and then there's going to be a foul. Let's see who that's on. I think it's going to go against Pike Central.
Yeah, it looks like Layne. Foul's going to be on Layne for the Hawks.
First time tonight we've seen Canyon Sloan. What a year that guy had on the football field. Wide receiver. Got a little giddy up in him. He wears number 14. Sophomore. Has the ball on the right side. Passes to Gerald. Back to Sloan. To Hall. Bad pass.
Yeah, got in a hurry right there. I'd love to see him put that ball in triple threat position right there. The ball over your head right there is just a disaster waiting to happen.
Of course, Betsy Layne out now, man-to-man, extending their defense. Rowe drives underneath. Has it slapped out of his hand, and it stays with, Will Rowe averages 12 on the year. Pike Central winning with Rowe, only 1 basket in the game. That's
for a young man that averages double digits, it's impressive.
But he's had some nice assists to Bowman. Ratliff has it.
Eli Gerald with the steal.
Gerald with the steal, and there's going to be a foul on Colton Ratliff, his 3rd. And that is only the 2nd team foul in the 4th quarter.
I'm not upset about that foul if I'm Al Holland.
I was going to say the same thing. That is a smart foul, in my opinion. It was a fast break. They had the numbers. He might have saved 2 points right there.
Coleman. To Hall. Chandler Coleman goes and gets it, puts it off the glass. Oh, a lot of iron, but it goes through. And there's a timeout called by Betsy Layne. Let's see here. Wait for the official Jacob Hamilton signal. 46-41.
30-second. We'll stay right here.
Okay, 46-41. Betsy Layne has committed 3 team fouls in this quarter. That's always a very important stat. They got 1 to give. Pike County Central's only committed 2. They have 2 to give. 46-41. An 8-6 advantage in the 4th quarter. A very low scoring 4th quarter.
RP in Kentucky, they say the greatest 2 minutes in sports is the Kentucky Derby, but it may be at Betsy Layne tonight.
Yeah, you could be. Timeouts. Pike Central, they've got 3 left. Betsy Layne has 4 left. Been a great officiated game here. Very clean played. I'm like Thomas, not a lot of fouls. We've had a few turnovers, but not many fouls. So that makes for a good, clean, and a fast-paced game. 46-41. It seemed like Pike Central had a 7-point lead in the ball, and then all of a sudden there was a turnover and a basket at the other end, and game on. 5 different times they've led by 7 points. Kind of amazing.
Betsy Layne's right there in striking distance. They gotta get some pressure on the ball.
Tell you, I like Thacker off the bench tonight. 8 points. Wow. Yeah, they're going to use some clock here. They're going to, I think, make him come out, maybe foul a little bit. We'll roll there. Pike Central, great free throw shooting team.
Already 30 seconds have come off the clock right here. They're going to have to make a decision.
They've got one to give. I go ahead and commit that. You know, I try for a steal. I go ahead and commit that foul.
Right here, you need to be super aggressive.
Need to double team when you get a chance. Ball slapped out of bounds. Stays with Pike Central. And folks, we're down to 1:16 remaining.
And, you know, that's a win for Al Holland and the Hawks right there because 45 seconds is off the clock, and time is an ally for them, as you said.
They throw it in the backcourt. Ratliff chases it down. Gets it ahead to Layne. You know, they've not even come close either, have they, turning it over. Bowman drives, kicks it back to Thacker. Got a foul. A minute remaining, 46-41. They give it to Bowman underneath, and his foul, it's going to be on Lance. Only the fourth team foul, so guess what?
We'll do it again.
Do it again underneath.
And, you know, the thing about it is, you know, that may just be the inexperience of Coach Martin right there, but a minute went off the clock right there.
And ball's tapped around. Pike Central has it. It's loose, and there's going to be a jump ball. Alternating possession. Stays with Pike Central. 50 seconds left. So at least Betsy Layne forced a jump ball, held ball, so that. But I'll tell you one thing. Great free throw shooters on this team. Rowe shoots 82%. Colton Ratliff 80%.
Owen Bowman for a big man, 67.
Yep. And there was a foul by Sloan. And they'll send Will Rowe to the line. And that's the bonus. Will Rowe will go to the line to shoot the free throw. He has not been to the line tonight. 44.7 remaining, 46-41. Want to remind everyone after the game we'll be naming our APSN WPRG TV5 Player of the Game. And the post game comments, stats, Rowe perfect. Excellent free throw shooter. Second one on the way, and it's good.
Tony.
48-41, three-possession game. Coleman loses it. Betsy Layne in a lot of trouble now. Rowe has it, and he loses it out of bounds. Goes back to Betsy Layne. .35 seconds. You know, you don't want to throw up any kind of shot here, Thomas, but you got to look to the basket quick.
It's got to be a quick three right here.
Yeah. Pike Central's got two fouls.
That's as good a look as you're going to get, too, right there.
Sloan has it. And it's stolen away by Pike Central, and that may do it. And there's going to be a foul in backcourt on Lance, and Rowe will go back to the line. And I'm sure that's who Coach Holland doesn't mind having at the free throw line. That's going to be 5 on Lance. No, yep. And he's going to check out of this game with 12 points. Played well here tonight as usual.
He's so solid. You know what I'm saying?
48-41. And Thomas, will they get by that 7-point deficit? Will they get extended? Hell, they missed the first one. Second one coming at least 6 times, folks. Kind of unusual. Pike Central has led by 7 and never able to extend it to 8. Second free throw, it's on its way, and it's good. 8-point lead, 49-41. Sloan in a hurry. He's fouled. Heads up play that time by Zach Thacker. Tell you one thing, that senior's played well tonight. Be naming our player of the game. Gerald to inbound. To Sloan, he launches a 3. It's no good, and the rebound to Rose. And that's going to do it. We're down to 18 seconds. Will Betsy Layne foul? I don't think so. They're not going to. Central will be able to dribble it out. And a very hard-fought win, but nonetheless a win. Pike County Central is going to move to 12-5 on the year, and Betsy Layne is going to drop to 5-9. That's going to take care of all the play-by-play here tonight. The final score, Pike County Central 49 and Betsy Layne 41. You've been listening to the play-by-play on the APSN and the WPRG TV5 network. We'll be back, and we'll wrap this one up as you've been listening to Monday Night Basketball.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic, your health, your life, aligned.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
Welcome back, everyone. Ronnie Newsom along with Brian Hunley and our executive producer, Thomas Rainey. A great game here tonight at Betsy Layne as the Pike County Central Hawks escape with a 49-41 victory. A quick look at the stats here. First for Betsy Layne, they were led scoring by Chandler Coleman, a freshman. He had 13 in the game. One of two players in double figures. Ethan Lance had 12. Braden Hall had 9 on 3 3-point baskets. Eli Gerald was 7, all those coming in the first half. Once again, 13 for Chandler, 12 for Lance to lead, and Braden Hall with 9 to lead the Betsy Layne Bobcats. They went to the free throw line 6 times, all of those in the first half. They only hit 2 of those. Unofficially, they were charged with 14 turnovers in this game. Now, for the victorious Pike County Central Hawks, they moved to 12-5 on the year. They were led in scoring by the outstanding freshman Owen Bowman. 22 points, 11 in the first half, 11 in the second half. Had 1 3-point basket in the game. He was followed in scoring, but guess what? 8 points off the bench for Zach Thacker, including 2 Aowant's 3-point baskets. Bobby Billiter was 7. He had 1 3-pointer. And I tell you what surprised me, although they played a great floor game, defensively had several assists. Pike Central won this game with their guards. Will Rowe averaging 12. He only had 5. Colton Ratliff averages 11. He only had 2. An unusual stat in this game. But once again, Bowman the man, 22 points, several rebounds, several block shots. Zach Thacker with 8. Bobby Billiter with 7. They went to the free throw line 9 times. All 9 of those in the second half. They hit 7 of those. They also were charged with 12 turnovers in this game. Pike Central led 15-11 at the end of the first period. They led 27-24 at halftime. They extended it to 40-33 at the end of 3 periods, and the final score once again 49-41. A victory for the Pike County Central Hawks. And Thomas, we need to name, I guess, our APSN and WPRG TV5.
He's making his way over here. I think this is a clear-cut choice.
Because he's the only player in double figures, had 22 points, several rebounds, blocks.
I think he's
wonder who the choice will be, but I tell you, Thomas, no kidding, one of the best-looking freshmen in the 15th region. He doesn't need a lot of hype.
No. You know, coming into this class, I honestly didn't know a lot about him. You know, hadn't heard the name, but boy, we saw him in the junior Newsome, and then all of a sudden, man, oh man. Yeah, did we find out about him tonight? I want to go ahead and put that headset on.
Hey, and we're here live with Owen Bowman, and what a great game tonight, man. You had another double-double. You're averaging a double-double on the season, and so tonight you had 22 points, and we're going to unofficially say you had over 10 rebounds, lots of blocks. You affected the game in all aspects. So, Owen, talk a little bit about what Coach Holland is trying to instill in this young group of Hawks right now.
Just try to take care of the ball, slow the game down. Not everything has to be rushed, and just play good defense, hands out, everything. Just play hard is the most important part.
For sure. And, the thing that I love about what you guys are doing right now is you can tell that Ratliff and Rowe out top are really doing their best to try to find you and getting into the heart of that defense. Talk about what it means to be unselfish on this team.
It means a lot. We always try to find the open player. It helps a lot, too, because everybody finds the open spot, and then it's always there, and then you just get easy buckets off of it.
Absolutely. RP, tell me what you think about how Owen's game's translating from middle school last year, where he dominated, to the high school game.
I tell you what I like about Owen's game is the skill set. Hey, I like the little jump hook on the baseline. I tell you, that's a great weapon for you. I like the skill set. But, looking up, taking it up on yourself, what's the one thing you think, hey, I got to get better. I got to work at that. You're shooting well from the field. What do you think you need to work on to help your game?
Handling the ball and, making better passes. I struggle with making better passes, especially like when the game comes tight. I usually make a couple turnovers and usually costs us a couple points, so I need to work on handling the ball and, being able to withstand pressure.
A lot of people didn't talk about Pike County Central to start, but you're 12-5.
Yes,
got
sir.
several, some big wins over Breathitt County and other teams and everything. I think you guys are surprising some people.
I hope we do. Everybody was doubting on us, but I think we're surprising people during the district.
I tell you, having a coach like Coach Holland come in and really offer just this world of expertise, 30-plus years of basketball experience, it has to help, knowing that you've got somebody that's been through the wars of a high school basketball season.
Oh, yeah.
Also, talk a little bit, Owen, about the group of guys that you play with.
The group of guys we play with right now is awesome. We all share the ball. We all, play our hearts out every second of the game, no matter if we're down or up. And it's just fun to be able to play with people that all work hard and play together.
Good. Let me say this now and see if you agree with me. You do a great job finishing down on the blocks, but I thought Will Rowe and Colton Ratliff done an excellent job getting you the ball down where you need to get it to put it up and then to be successful.
Yes, sir. That's where most of my points come from, is them finding me, and
Yeah. One last thing, you hit a three tonight. We're looking at the stats. I think you shoot about 60% shooting threes. Does it ever tempt you to shoot those threes?
Yeah, a lot.
I say Coach Holland takes care of that.
I got to hold it sometimes. I want to shoot it, but I hold it.
Yeah. Well, we just want to say thanks for giving us a few minutes of your time.
Thank
and just know that the APSN Network and WPRG, we're going to be covering you all year. And thanks for taking a few minutes with us. And we look forward to seeing your future success.
Thank you.
All right.
Player of the game. Congratulations, young man. Well deserved.
Thank you, brother.
And with that, we're going to wrap everything up here from Betsy Layne. On behalf of our sponsors, on behalf of all the people that out there watching, we appreciate you so much. We thank you for your like and share and your comments, and just a terrific basketball game, Thomas. But once again, a big win on the road. Anytime you get a win on the road in the 15th region, it's a good win. 49 to 41 over the homestanding Betsy Layne Bobcats.
So from all of us here at Appalachian Prep Sports Network and WPRG Channel 5, we'd just like to say thank you for watching and tuning in tonight, and you all have a great night, and God bless you.